During this exciting time as we are building the foundation of our new theater home, we've spent a lot of time reflecting on the remarkable people who laid the foundation for the Fargo Moorhead Community Theatre. During that reflection, we found the following interview, and we knew we had to share her dreams and convictions with you. As you listen to one of the founding women of FMCT, you will understand that her insights and passions for our community and theater are as inspiring now as they were when FMCT began, and we hope that her voice resonates with you as deeply as it has with us. The following are excerpts from a 1988 interview with June Probstfield. Her memories capture FMCT's journey from its modest beginnings to becoming a cultural institution.
I had Bev Halbeisen, now Blanich, as a student, and she acted in some of the plays that I directed out there. And she was through with school and beginning to think about starting her dance studio. And I was at home with several children, and we would talk a good deal, and we would say, well, now, what do adults do after they're through with school? When they're through with high school and college, where can we continue to do these kinds of things that we like to do? We talked, and finally one night we just had called everyone in Fargo that we could think of that was interested in theater. Some people older than ourselves, some perhaps younger, some our age, and we got together at Halbeisen's house. And that first meeting was really the beginning of the community theater. From there, we went on to Plymouth Congregational Church, which was my church on North Broadway, and we must have had, a group of 35 to 50 people who came. Well, this group of people that met at the church decided, I think we need a community theater. And so, as of that time, it was born. We had a board of directors. But we didn't have any money, of course. That didn't seem to daunt us in those days. Nowadays, you seem to have so much of it. But there was a fellow there named Harold Bangert, a lawyer in Fargo. And I remember that Harold signed for $100 under his signature from one of the local banks. And that was what we had to produce a play, $100. And that play was My Sister Eileen. And it was a wonderful play. And we got off to a tremendous start. Not that the theater hasn't had its problems from time to time through the last 41 years, but back then, 41 years ago, we were very successful in starting very strongly. This all came from that little place up above the arena 41 years ago. It's been really heartening to see how it has grown. I think that those of us who love the theater, for us there are not only some high moments, but there is something about the theater that we get something from. It's difficult to describe, but it is some sort of repayment for the work that's involved. I think that we can say that our community theater is probably not only just outstanding all over the United States and a good example of what can be done, but also is one of the stronger arts groups in the two cities. And I guess we owe that to dozens and dozens and dozens of people who, like yourself, have tirelessly given of their time and their energies to help get this thing going, and there is no question that it's going. There have been plenty through the years that have given of their time and their talents. You know that the theater does something for the community, and certainly the community does something for the theater. It's pretty hard to divide the two. We're called a community theater. Certainly our two cities have become an arts mecca out here in the what used to be the wilderness. We certainly have seen lots of growth throughout the various art forms, and I think our theater can be very proud that it has shown the progress that it has.